Would you pay 18 lakh rupees for 2 tickets to watch a cricket match in a stadium? Would you?
I won't. 18 lakhs for 2 tickets is a lot of money, so I won't.
And that's also the question many are asking, and that's why it's the story that caught my eye this week. We're of course talking about the India versus Pakistan match, the World Cup match that's scheduled to take place in October in Ahmedabad at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Now, India has announced its World Cup squad. The 15-member squad will be led by Rohit Sharma. Vice captain is Hardik Pandya. But that's not the story today. The story is the buzz on social media because people have been trying to buy tickets to that India-Pakistan match, and many of them haven't been successful. So what, you might ask? Well, the Narendra Modi Stadium is believed to have a capacity of more than 1 lakh. But are those many tickets available?
If we go by social media and tweets that have been put out by certain developers, that's not the case. The official partner is Book My Show, and one front-end developer actually posted a screenshot, in fact, recording that only 8,000 something tickets are available for a stadium that has a capacity of more than 1 lakh and perhaps has interest of 1 billion people.
In fact, Book My Show also put out a statement after that. Now, many would say that the statement leaves a lot more questions unanswered, but the statement essentially said something on the lines of how they understand that everybody in India is really passionate about cricket. They're doing their very best to make sure that tickets are available. But of course, given the capacity, given the limited number of tickets for such a huge cricket crazy fan following, obviously there's going to be a mismatch between demand and supply, and not everyone is going to walk away with a ticket.
The problem here is that the developer which actually shared the screenshots, and it's not just one developer but multiple people have shared screenshots and their experiences of trying to get tickets off Book My Show. So there is something called API, which is the application programming interface. Now apps like Book My Show or even Google, almost every app has an API. Now, there are primarily two kinds of APIs. One is private API and one is open source. Developers, app developers like Book My Show and others make their APIs open source, which gives other developers access to their database. So this is what people on social media have posted. For instance, one developer has posted a screenshot saying that the tickets are for like almost 18 lakh for 2. Somebody saying that it's taking 1 hour to book just 1 ticket, and all this has happened because the API is open source.
All right, probably Venkatesh Prasad, former India cricketer, sums it up best in his post which he has put up on X, and I'm reading that now. I urge the BCCI to have more transparency in the World Cup ticketing system and not take fans for granted. Definitely in a stadium like Ahmedabad, for an India versus Pakistan clash, more than the sold 8,500 tickets need to be available when the capacity is 1 lakh plus. Likewise, for all other matches, a larger chunk needs to be there for the fans. It will be more fulfilling if the die-hard fan is kept happy and not deprived of this opportunity, instead of reserving a large chunk for corporates and members. Well, what do you think of that? India versus Pakistan is always something that many are waiting to watch, not just on television. This is a World Cup that India is hosting on its own. So obviously the excitement is that much more. This is a team that Indians identify with, and when they are playing in that stadium, Indian fans want to be there. What do you think of the comments of Venkatesh Prasad, and what do you think of your experience if you've tried to book a ticket? Let us know in the comments below.